Hi, welcome back to WiseCat. Now, welcome back is because I just finished recording the upgrade video about the plugins, the one that I forgot to mention something earlier, and I forgot to mention something in that video, so bonus video, because I don't want to do editing where you tack on another video to the other one. Too much work. I'm lazy. So anyway, here we go. Back to the table of the explanation. So I've just done this upgrade to 5.0, and my plugins are now findable again, and my additional plugins are all not coming up as missing from disk. So that's where we are. But what I forgot to mention was, and I had the tabs open here all along, but recently, earlier on today when I was asked about it, I was wondering, is there information about the plugins thing in the upgrading documents on Moodle Docs? And there is. and I found that this whole page here is an absolute treasure trove of stuff that I never knew existed. But anyway, you read this. This tells you everything you really need to know, and it talks about a lot of stuff in a lot of detail. Seriously, use this as your play-by-play because, hey, it covers a whole lot of... Look, it even says backup important data. Take your backups, right? So you've got to have that in there as well. But it actually covers so much about, for example, checking your environment variables are good before you attempt an upgrade. See the release notes if you want to check what you need. Try it first on a copy of the production site. Don't be a chicken. Just upgrade on production, but take backups. Right. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good idea. Do a trial run, make sure it works as you expect, and then later. So this is a good idea. For example, recently when the upgrade to 5.0, so there were some bugs in the way that the question banks needed to be copied across, and so that scheduled task would fail upon its first run, and it was important to keep it to complete, because without that you can't edit any of the questions in the question bank until that's fixed. And so if your timing wasn't so great, then you might have been stuck with an inoperable question bank. If you try it on a copy of your production site first, you can always revert back until those bugs are fixed, and then say no, we'll well, I mean, it's a copy, so no harm, no foul. Consider setting the upgrade key. Yep, good, especially if you've got multiple administrators, and or if you are someone who doesn't put maintenance mode on before upgrading, you definitely would want to consider setting an upgrade key. It basically stops the running of upgrade.php through the web UI by other people who don't know the key. They have to enter the key. It's a simple little thing that you can add in config.php. Back up the Moodle server software itself, the Moodle data directory, and the database dump. Absolutely, the three amigos of backing up Moodles. Check for plugin updates. Yep, definitely check your updates first. Put your site into maintenance mode. Always a good idea. And now there are notes on the code directories restructure. And so it's actually talking about, change your web servers document from 5.1 onwards, put them into /public. And so you need to update your web server configuration. Good-o. It tells you all about that as well. And, this is how you might do that in Apache, and this is how you would do it in Nginx. True. Apply the change to restart the web server. Yes, a piece that I forget way too often. Is apply the change and then forget to restart the web server. I think I even got caught doing that in that last video. Install standard package. Move your old Moodle software program, unzip and unpack. Okay, yuck. Okay, no, just use Git. Use Git. I've done videos on Git. Just use Git. Don't do this. Don't download the zip. Get Git. Use Git. If you're not using Git, you're working too hard. Use Git. Maybe Composer in the future, but for now, use Git. Copy your old config.php file back to the new Moodle. That works too. If you had, oh, here we go. If you had installed any plugins on your site, you should add them to the new code tree. Okay, so basically meaning copy them to the public directory, like I did in that last video. Okay, yeah, Moodle data should be separately and should not be accessible through the web server. So it shouldn't be web visible, shouldn't be publicly visible. I've actually seen this throw some errors. It's talking about Moodle 3.0 will throw a warning if it's located in a web accessible folder. I've actually seen that warning pop up sometimes if people use htaccess to just hide the folder as an override to Apache. But yeah, better. Your best bet is actually just keep it well and truly outside of anything that's web visible. Because if somebody deletes that htaccess folder, sorry, that htaccess file, then the Moodle data folder could be visible. Okay, move Moodle to Moodle backup. Ew. No, just use Git. Yep. Oh, okay. Down here, using Git. You can use Git for updating or upgrading your Moodle, and you absolutely should. All right. Finishing the upgrade. Yeah, notifications. Okay, I would not do it using the web UI because chances are it's going to time out. Just use the command line to do your upgrades and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, you can see this is a treasure trove of tons and tons of information. And look, they've got them for upgrading to Moodle 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4. They've been doing this for ages. Man, that is so cool. And the other thing that I noticed was if you go to the Git for Administrators page as well, down here, obtaining code from Git blah, 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 updating your installation, upgrading to a newer release. Remember to move your plugins too. So this actually, I think, only appears on the 5.1 docs. If you go to 5.0 docs, remember to move your plugins isn't there. Yeah, it's gone. So maintaining Git submodules. Oh, there's information about the submodules. I'd never noticed that as well. Maintaining a set of submodules is extremely easy. Beg to differ. I mean, yes, setting them up is a little bit tricky. Remembering which plugins you installed through the Moodle plugins directory and which ones you installed via Git. Again, also each plugin with a submodule, then the version it actually takes, because some plugins like to be installed as the version that's in a tag or in some other branch or something like that. I never really liked the submodule thing. So just gonna say I don't 100% agree with some of the stuff here. But anyway, the funny part that I just thought was worth mentioning is if you go to the 5.1 docs, it now actually says down here is somewhere like Git won't do anything for your plugins, dude. So let's see, where is it? It's got to be around here somewhere. Git submodules. Remember to move your plugins too. The plugins stored in your Moodle directory will not move to the new public subdirectory where all the Moodle 5.1 code moves when you check out the 5.1 branch. That's what I just tried. It's important to remember to move your plugins into the respective directories under the public directory after you check out the 5.1 code. Yeah, because Git's just going to leave it behind because they're untracked. So it's just not going to care. But remember, the good way to do that, the smart money, is on using Git status to identify what you have to move and just moving them. All right. And actually, if you use the MV command, it shouldn't be a problem. You just don't, don't override anything that's not supposed to be overwritten. Yeah, so anyway, that's it. It's just these docs are significantly better than I thought they were. And so I just felt like, hey, you guys should know about these documents because they're quite good and quite involved. It talks about things that I probably wouldn't care to, like forgotten password page recapture and stuff like that. I mean, okay, I can see that being a problem. Wait a minute, that's just what's new. Why is that there? You can protect against automated attacks by using... Yeah, that's a new feature. That's... Oh, so some of this is just what new features have been added. Okay. Well, anyway, still good, because these are things like, new settings that you might want to add as well. And, that's what it is. It's potential issues, possible issues that may affect you in Moodle 5.1. Right? Things that you might be happy or sad about. Okay, well, that's actually quite friendly, yeah. I'm going to look at these documents before I do my next sneak peek video or something like that. I should actually, read the manual. All right. I'm getting a little bit silly now. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you later. See you in the next one. Anyway, I just wanted to do that shout out to the Moodle documentation because I really think they've done an awesome job in writing this upgrade stuff. It's it's so in depth. It covers so many of the pitfalls that you're likely to run into. I didn't know it was there, and so I would have mentioned it earlier if I had known. And now I do know. I feel like, oh man, I should have known about this earlier. So definitely do yourself a favor and have a bit of a look at that if you're planning an upgrade anytime soon. And I'll leave links to this in the description below. And so yeah, definitely take a look. Okay, catch you in the next video. Bye.